Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mewtwo Fan Nate, and welcome back to another episode of How to VGC. In this series, we jump onto the online rated BattleSpot ladder, and we try to learn as much about the VGC metagame as possible. So, the team that we're going to be using today is a team that I stole from Jack the Battler. He is a YouTuber who did a team report on the team. Very interesting. It includes a Tailwind Talonflame, which is pretty cool. It has Fire MZ, Overheat, so it's pretty dank. I do encourage you guys to check out the link in the description to the team analysis that he did on it, and go check out his YouTube channel because that will also be down in the description. Now, I did also go to a tournament today. It was an unofficial VGC 17 tournament, and I did bring this team, and I did end up winning. So the team itself is pretty good. Now, the reason why I haven't had any uploads of any sorts is because I have been disconnecting online a million times. It brought down my rating so much. I got like 11 DCs in a row, and I was just like, you know what, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So right now I am using my phone as a hotspot to record this because the new room that I'm in is having a lot of trouble, so that's why we are getting crap opponents. I mean, he has Dragonite, which is interesting. Let's see, because I mean, he does have threats. Like, he has 2 Tapus and 2 Ultra Beasts and 2 Dragons, which is actually pretty interesting. I think I definitely want to bring the I think I see a way to beat this team. I'm going to bring Talonflame. I will also be bringing Tapu Lele. And let me just reopen the OBS. Where are you? And there we go. And then I will be bringing Kartana and Formosa. I think that's how I beat his team. Now, the only reason I really need to bring Kartana, and there's definitely a good chance that I could have brought Tapu Koko over Kartana, but I really wanted to be able to hit that Tapu Fini with a Leaf Blade, and I could also hit Garchomp with a Leaf Blade. It does hit it pretty hard, so I just kind of figured, let's go with the Kartana. Besides, it's Choice Scarf, and it should be able to outspeed a lot of things. But very interesting, I don't think I've ever once have seen a Dragonite yet, so let's see. And I'm kind of expecting the Talonflame to go down here, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that, I think. I don't think I need it for this matchup. Let me see what else does he have. The only thing that I could really do is I could hit that Buzzwole with a Overheat, which might be okay. I'm gonna set up a Tailwind, and then I think what I want to do is I kind of want to go for a Thunderbolt onto that Tapu Fini. Since that's the fattest thing here. And it does kind of scare me. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to Tailwind. And we know, that obviously Tapu Lele is the middle fastest thing. So we are going to get hit with a Thunderbolt on the Tapu Lele slot, which is very interesting. Tapu Lele goes for Thunderbolt onto the Tapu Fini. That we do see that the choice specs Tapu Lele is going to 2-hit KO. Wow, we actually do live. We do get an accuracy drop, which is a little unfortunate. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to go for a Firium Z Inferno Overdrive onto the Tapu Koko, and then I'm just going to go for a Or do I switch out predicting something else? No. We're just going to do that. We're just going to go for the Thunderbolt. Tapu Lele might go down here, but I think the next two Pokemon that I have in the pack can actually just clean up after, you know, since we have the Tailwind up. And I don't think this person will be making really too many plays, considering he's like under 1200 or just under 1300. So I'm playing not because not really the safe plays or anything. I just think that he's not going to protect or anything. So let's see. Let's see how much this does to a Tapu Koko. I'm very interested. If this knocks it out, which it does, that means we are going to knock out the Tapu Fini this turn with a Thunderbolt, which is great. So we are actually up both Mons. I wasn't actually sure if we were going to outspeed that Tapu Koko, but we did. There's the Buzzwole, and there's the Circuitry. So my plan of attack here, I think to overheat the Buzzwole, and just go for, I could switch. Can I switch out at all? Do I have anything to switch out into? I can switch out into the Kartana, but I don't want to. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna double up onto the Buzzwole here. We'll just double up to it because I think I can knock it out with the Circuitry out with a Leaf Blade from. No, that's not good. He goes for Volt Switch. Okay. Now I feel like I'm in a little bit of a pickle because we missed. I'm a little upset at that miss. Can you imagine, like, I feel like that should have, like, what is the accuracy on that? Like 95, 90 maybe? And now we have them both at +2. I mean +1. Well, the good thing is that I could probably knock out the Buzzwole with an Ice Beam with my Pheromosa. And we are Focus Sash. I'm just a little upset. A little upset. Ice Beam should knock it out. We have like 137. Yeah, they should definitely knock it out. We have, I think we have a higher special attack stat than Tapu Lele. It's like at like 137. Ice Beam is like base 90, so it should do just the same amount of damage, about maybe even more. So it should pick up the knockout. And we'll go for the Leaf Blade on the Circuitry. So Leaf Blade goes off onto the Circuitry. We do get the knockout, which is great, meaning we pretty much got this one down because Ice Beam plus, for example, yeah, 2 Ice Beams because we are Focus Sash, we're good. This should knock it out. And we do get the win, so pretty good game, I would say. Not really the best because we are very low on the ladder, but I did DC so many times in a row, which did cause my rating to fall very, very much. So we will get another match, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, considering the whole connected to my phone as a hotspot kind of thing. Because I don't know how much data this is actually using, we're just kind of going with it. So we are sitting at 1438 as a very poor rating, but hopefully after a couple more episodes or so, I can manage to pick that up. And I think this team does very well. Like I said, I did use it at the tournament today, and I did end up winning. I took home the solid $20 in cash. So that's basically, you know, it was fun. I had a fun time. I'm just going to cut it to when we get a battle, so be right back. So we did get a match against someone who's 1400 even. Looks like a Trick Room team with Drampa, so pretty interesting. I think Kartana is going to be a really good way to go this match, considering it does hit the Gastrodon with the Leaf Blade. We hit the Drampa with the not with the Leaf Blade, with the Sacred Sword, Celesteal with the Sacred Sword, Porygon 2 with the Sacred Sword, and the only thing that I think resists the Sacred Sword is actually the Gastrodon and the Garchomp. So what I want to do now is I kind of want to bring the Talonflame to taunt any of the Trick Room users. I think what I'll do is I will bring Tapu Lele, I'll bring the Kartana, and I think I need the Tapu Koko as well. Maybe Formosa is actually the better pick. I think Formosa, because we can use it as a taunt, and we can Ice Beam both the Garchomp and the Drampa. So I think we'll go with that. I wanted to bring Tapu Koko, but I don't think I could do it. Don't think I could do it. Now his team is pretty weird. Jack the Battler. We do have the Talonflame, which is pretty weird. Let's see. So we have the Tapu Lele and the Talonflame. Poison Jab, I don't think will knock me out because I'm like max HP, like max defense. I do have I think I have a modest nature though. And I have like a choice spec, so I do hit pretty hard even though I'm really bulky. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for I kind of want to just Will-O-Wisp the Muck. Like there's two good Pokemon here that I just want to Willow. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Muck, and I'm going to go for a Moonblast. Do I do that? Yeah, we're going to do that. I can live really any one hit. So we do get that off. We're going to see the Rock Slide. Talonflame is going to avoid the attack, so if we could just not flinch with the Tapu Lele, we're going to be great. We're going to be great. Oh, man. Okay, see, the thing about this is actually not too terrible. This is actually not too terrible. Because I can still get up Tailwind after this, which is great. Tailwinding it up. And I will go for a Moonblast here onto the Garchomp. I think the Moonblast should still knock it out. I feel like the lighting is still not as good as it could be. Alright. So this is excellent. We might die to this. Okay, we are going to die to it. Because that's a crit. I think we might have been able to live that if it wasn't, because I'm like super bulky. And I can burn the Garchomp after this. And I kind of just want to Smart Strike the Muck. I think I might just go, I might burn the Garchomp. And let's Smart Strike the Muck. Or do I Sacred Sword? No, we're gonna Smart Strike because it's stab. We're gonna do that. And hopefully so I'm trying to use Muck to get a Beast Boost is what I'm really trying to do. Because if I can knock out the Muck, and we do have we have a pretty decent chance to live a Fire Fang from a Garchomp with the Kartana, because that is what he said in his video, the way he EV'd it to do. So, okay, so he's gonna just withdraw that, and Celesteal is gonna come out. So this is actually not too terrible because I do have the Firium Z plus Overheat, which is going to actually. It's not going to destroy the Celesteal, but it is going to do a lot of damage. it is going to do a lot of damage. And the Smart Strike should... I don't think it's going to knock off... Oh, we're going to get knock off our Choice Scarf. Not too... I don't really care. I don't really care too much. Don't really care about that. Because we are still under Tailwind and your team is very slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Inferno Overdrive the Celesteela and go for another Smart Strike onto the Muck. Okay, so this might bring you down to like 75%. Okay, and you decide you're gonna just do the electric terrain thing. I mean, not the electric, the psychic terrain thing. You're just gonna forget about that. That's cool. Now let's see how much this does through Protect. Probably not too much. Alright, so it does bring you down to like 75%. Smart Strike goes off. And we don't quite get the knockout. Not quite. But what I could do now is I could double up onto the Celesteela. Because Muck will die next turn. So I will overheat the Celesteela as well as go for a Sacred Sword. Because Muck does die next turn unless it has Rest. But I think it would have gone for that already. Okay, so you're just going to withdraw. Out comes the Gastrodon. So Gastrodon should actually take these hits pretty well, to be honest. But you're not going to appreciate that. And you're burned, so it doesn't do too much. And your whole team is kind of slow, and I probably can get another Tailwind up. Because I do outspeed. Or do I think... we have Formosa in the back. Alright, let's just go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Garchomp. And go for a... let's go for the Sacred Sword onto the Gastrodon. He might just Protect, though. Okay, he's gonna Protect. His Garchomp is gonna get burned in the process. He does go for Earthquake, so that's only going to hit the Kartana, which it shouldn't actually do too much because we do have a pretty decent defense stat. And the reason why I went for Sacred Sword over Leaf Blade is just so that way, just in case he went out into the Celesteela, we would eat a hit. So let's go for the I don't even know what to do. I guess we'll just Tailwind again, and I guess I can go for a Leaf Blade. Well, let's go for this the Sacred Sword, actually, again, onto the Gastrodon slot, because we did see it was... Okay, so he's just going to forfeit. So that is going to be the game. So we did get 2 wins today in this episode. I will bring this team back again for next episode. So if you guys did enjoy somehow, some way, let me know by hitting that thumb or leaving a comment down below. Now, I do encourage you guys to also... put down some positive feedback in the comment section so that way I can learn and other people can learn as well. Maybe if you saw something from the opponent, you could correct what he could have done to help him win, and that would help someone who's watching. get some perspective on everything. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have yourselves a good night.